Can I build two duplexes on my 500 square meters plot of land in Abuja? We get a lot of questions around this neighborhood where people are looking to buy a portion, then build two different houses on a plot. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you how Abuja really works when it comes to you buying that property. And I believe strongly that this video will clarify you on how Abuja real estate works. If you know what you are looking out to build, then you have to buy the square meter that will match it. All right, welcome back to our channel again. Therefore, I will start by saying that it depends on you understanding the system and what the government approves. Because if you don't invest or buy properly, you can be rest assured after building that your fine house, it will be demolished. The first thing you have to know is that what is a 500 square meters? Bearing in mind that I'm just using a 500 square meters as a case study, so you don't have to generalize it. I'm just using a 500 square meters to explain this topic properly. Typically in Abuja real estate, you see that if 500 square meters, most developers would put it as either a 5-bedroom fully detached duplex, 6-bedroom fully detached duplex, depending on the developer, depending on the location. Please pay attention to the words I'm using. Somebody will now come and say, but please pay attention because I'm carefully choosing the words I'm using to explain this. Sometimes you get to see an estate selling a 500 square meters for a 6-bedroom fully detached duplex. Then you get to see another estate entirely sell that same 500 square meters for a 5-bedroom fully detached duplex. Is that clear? So typically a duplex in Abuja, what it gives you is you have a parking lot, you have setbacks, you have surrounding open space, and a comfortable sit out close to between few square meters. And this depends on the design of that particular house. So the first answer I'm going to give you is that no, it is not possible. And I'm going to be giving you reasons why it is not possible for you to build two duplexes on a 500 square meters plot of land. The first reason is what we know as building approval and what it entails right here. Every plot of land in Abuja comes with what is called a building approval and a development permit. And this is issued based on the plot sizes and the estate layout of that location. So in Abuja real estate, you will commonly hear these terms: fully detached duplex, or what we know as standalone duplex. Then it means that this duplex is standing alone. It's not attached to any building. So you can have your own compound space and all that. We also have what we know as semi-detached duplex. And this also, you can find some estate companies tell you that for a 500 square meters, you are getting a semi-detached. It depends, it varies. It's not cast on stone. And this semi-detached duplex means two units sharing one middle wall, like a building split into two halves, and sometimes it's different, two different owners own this semi-detached duplex. Some estates approve this 500 square meters, especially when the estate layout was designed for it. Pay attention, it has to be designed for it from the onset. Then the third one is what we know as terraces or row houses. These are multiple units built side by side in a row, each sharing walls with the next, and it's typically approved on between 150 square meters to 200 square meters to even 300 square meters as the case may be. So this is what is obtainable right here in Abuja. Now, here is the critical point. Your plot approval determines which of these you can build. You cannot decide on your own to put two separate duplexes on a 500 square meters plot of land because the land is available and it is massive. It doesn't happen here. So the estate layout and your specific plot approvals must permit what you are going to build. So if your 500 square meters plot of land is approved for a fully detached duplex, you go ahead and build it. And if it's approved for a semi-detached, that is what you are going to build on it. And when you don't stand by this, there are developments, there are bodies that can come and demolish the house, and there are legal implications to this. So let me go back to what we talked about. So the first thing I said is I explained what a 500 square meters is all about. Then the second one, I talked about the estate building approval, which is necessary. Then the third one is government approval, which is the development control and urban and regional planning. And this is a government body in charge of all this, ensuring that people have to build according to plan. In Abuja, all building plans must be submitted. In Abuja, all building plans must be submitted and it has to be approved by FEFA, a Department of Development Control, before any construction actually begins. And this is a government body responsible and making sure that every building in FCT is consistent with the Abuja Master Plan and its urban design standards. So when you submit this building plan, the development control will check the following. They'll check your plot zoning. Is it a residential or commercial plot or a mixed use? A purely residential plot cannot suddenly have a commercial structure on it. There are what we know as the setbacks. In Abuja, setbacks are the minimum distances you must maintain from your fence to the road and from your neighbors. These are fixed, is known, and there are measurements set by the urban planning regulations. For a standard residential plot, you must typically leave specific distances on all sides, whether the front, the back, and both flanks. Another thing you have to know is that you are not generally permitted to cover more than a fixed percentage of your plot with structure. The rest must remain an open space or a green area. This is why development control approval is not just a formality. It is a document that tells you exactly what is permissible on your specific land before you spend a single naira on construction, so that you don't lose your hard-earned money. The next thing I'm going to talk about is if you're looking to build two structures for yourself, here are options you have to consider. First, you can consider the option of buying terraces or rows, which is like 150 square meters to 200 square meters, depending on the estate. The second option is that you can look for plots approved for semi-detached duplex, where you can own either 2 units of semi-detached duplex, and this semi-detached duplex sits on either 250 square meters, 250 square meters. You can go for that, where you can have multiple buildings. And the third option is what we know as maybe you can buy a land, either 750 or 1,000 square meters, where you can build a block of flats. These are the options made available right here in Abuja. The key is to start with what you want to build and then find the land suitable or land that matches it, then buy it. Because sometimes when you finish buying the 150, you now realize it was a standalone duplex I was looking for. So kindly find out what you are looking out to build, then go for the square meters that will match it. Generally, a 500 square meters is approved most of the times for a standalone duplex or a fully detached duplex right here in Abuja real estate. So if you found value up to this very point and you have any question around this, maybe not 500 square meters, just kindly ask in the comment section, or you can directly talk with us on the number shown on your screen right now. We can answer the questions you need to know. All right. And as we've come to the end of this video, we'd like to know that if you're needing to buy a property in Abuja the right way and the best properties with the right locations and the great titles, then you can reach us on the numbers also. We can help secure all this for you, even when you are here or when you're not here. Just be rest assured that when we have you or when we've got you, then you don't have any need to worry about anything. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for educational content like this, where we expose these things that people do not know about. All right, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. See you in our next video, and bye for now.